Okay, good evening. Welcome to Math for Kids, video number 4. We're both kind of a little tired today because we have to make 2 videos tonight because I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, but we're going to do the best we can. Today we got 2 medium level problems. Okay, here it is. First problem. I have a total of 12 coins in my pocket. All the coins are either pennies or dimes. The total amount of money I have is 75 cents. How many dimes do I have? So that's the question. Okay? So how do you want to approach this problem?
Well, let's call the pennies X and the dimes Y.
Okay. So what do you know? If you call the pennies X and the dimes Y. Oh, hey. Found where our old working markers were.
Well,
they were in a little box back there. So the pennies. Right, the number of pennies is X, and the number of dimes is Y. Okay. So what do you know about X and Y then?
X plus Y equals 12.
How do you know that?
Well, all of the pennies and all of the dimes, and you have 12 coins in all.
Very good. Okay. So we know that the number of pennies plus the number of dimes is 12. So X plus Y equals 12. Good job. Go ahead and write that down.
So, X plus Y equals 12.
Okay. Now we got to see if we can figure out another equation. With maybe we can use the 75. So what adds up to 75?
Well, how many pennies there are and how many dimes there are.
Adds up to 75?
75 cents.
75 cents. So the amount of money is 75 cents.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we have 12 coins and they add up to 75 cents. So how much money comes from the pennies? If I have 2 pennies, how much money do I have?
2 cents.
And if I have 10 pennies, how much money do I have?
10 cents.
Okay. So if I have X pennies, how much money do I have?
You have X cents.
Okay, so I have X cents. All right? So I know I have X cents from the pennies.
I'll just write X there.
Okay. Now we have to figure out how much money we have from the dimes. If I have 1 dime, how much money do I have?
10 cents.
If I have 5 dimes, how much money do I have?
50 cents.
If I have 12 dimes, how much money do I have?
120 cents.
120 cents, okay.
AKA $1.20.
So if I have Y dimes, how much money do I have?
You have Y cents.
Okay, let's think. If I have 1 dime, how much money do I have?
10 cents.
10 cents. If I have 2 dimes, how much money do I have?
You have 20 cents.
Okay, so if I have Y dimes, how are you figuring out how much money you have from how many dimes you have?
Well, you can use the number of pennies and then add a 0.
You use the number of dimes, you mean?
Yeah.
And add a 0. So if I have Y dimes, how much money do I have? If I have 1 dime, I have 10 cents.
Yeah.
If I have 2 dimes, I have 20 cents. If I have 3 dimes, I have 30 cents. If I have Y dimes, how much money do I have?
Y 0 cents.
Y 0 cents? Okay, what does that mean? What does it mean when you add a 0 at the end? What's the thing?
10.
Times 10.
Y times 10.
So write 10y. So x plus 10y. You gotta write your plus in. X plus 10y equals what?
X plus 10y. Whoa.
Whoa, careful.
75.
Don't forget your equals. Okay, so now I have 2 equations here. Let's just back your chair up.
Oh!
If I have, okay, so those are our 2 equations. X plus y equals 12, and x plus 10y equals 75.
We could add them together.
You could add them together, but that's not going to help you so much. Can you figure out what you need to do? So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2.
That was like equation C.
Yeah, it's equation 1. Sorry, this marker is like super good. Okay. What can I do? I'm trying to get rid of the x's, right?
Yeah.
So what can I do to those equations? Adding them won't get rid of the x's.
We can subtract an x from each side.
Well, what should I do to the 2 equations? Instead of adding them together.
Subtract them.
Subtract them. Okay, so take equation here, write it up here. Take equation 2 minus equation 1.
So
What does that equal?
So it equals, well, x minus x is 0.
X minus x is 0.
So, and y, 10y minus y is 9y.
10y minus y is 9y. Very good.
9y and 75 minus 12 is 63.
Okay, so 9y equals 63. Great. So what does y equal?
Y equals 7.
Y equals 7. And if y equals 7, what does x equal? Oh,
Not 17.
here, I'll erase it.
I already did.
Okay. If y equals 7, what does x equal?
X has to equal 5.
Okay, and let's double check. If I have 5 pennies and 7 dimes, is that 75 cents?
Of course.
All right. Good job. High five.
Yippee!
That's a hard problem. Okay. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay, here is the second problem. And hopefully we'll make it through it without too much difficulty. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I have a 3 foot by 3 foot square. Here's my 3 foot by 3 foot square.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to cover it with 4 inch by 4 inch squares. So I have all these little tiles, like we did in the bathroom.
Yeah, but they don't know about a bathroom.
Yeah, that's true. And I want to cover this 3 foot patch with these little 4 inch tiles. And the question is, how many tiles do I need?
Well,
Okay, so stand up, sweetie.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We can figure out how many tiles we'll need to complete a side.
Okay. You're going to scoot over? Here, hop down. Okay. How many tiles do we need to complete a side? Okay. How are we going to figure that out?
Well, 12 inches equals 1 foot.
Okay.
That means we'll need 3 tiles to cover 1 foot,
Well,
1/3.
We'll need 3 tiles to cover 1 foot.
That means, well, 3 times 12 is 36. So we'll need 36 tiles actually to cover one side.
Whoa, wait a minute. Try again.
So 1 foot,
How many tiles do we need to cover 1 foot?
12.
What?
No, 3.
3. How did you figure that out?
Because the 4 inch, 4 times 3 is 12.
Okay. So how many tiles do we need to go all the way across then?
Well, so we have 12. So we have 3 for 1 foot. So 3 4 inches means we need 9.
We need 9. So how many inches are in 3 feet? I thought that was my working blue marker. How many inches are in 3 feet? 3 feet equals...
So 36 inches.
Okay, and so how many 4-inch tiles do we need to go 36 inches?
So we need 9 4-inch tiles.
Right, we need 9 to go this way. How many do we need to go this way, up and down?
9.
9.
And then we need 9.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's 8 here since there's already 1 here and 1 there.
Oh, interesting point. So it's going to be, how many tiles wide is this square going to be?
Well,
9,
we
right?
have 9.
How tall is it going to be?
Well, it's going to be 9 except they overlap on 1.
Well, no, you're right. You counted 1 twice, but it's 9 wide and 9 tall. So do you know how many tiles there's going to be inside of that if it's 9 wide and 9 tall?
The whole thing inside.
Yeah.
I'm just going to draw the rest. Points.
Okay.
So, how many tiles will be inside there?
Okay, well how many rows of 9 across are we going to have? You know? I'm not drawing it right. How many rows are we going to have of tiles? How tall is it?
It's 9 tall.
So how many rows are we going to
9.
have? We're going to have 9. And how many are in each row?
9.
So how many tiles
9
is
by
that?
9.
It's 9 by 9.
Which is 81.
So whenever you have a square or a rectangle, either way, right? You just figure out how wide it is and how tall it is and just multiply those two numbers and that'll tell you. Okay, so how many tiles do you need to cover up this square?
81.
81. All right, good job tonight, sweetie. And thanks for doing this. I know you were tired. Was that fun?
Awesome.
All right, good job. And whoops, we forgot to write down the homework.
Whoopsie!
It's Olympiad 2, problem number 2, and problem number 3. Problem number 2 and problem number 3. Okay, thanks for watching.